Welcome back. Developing now, Marion County deputy dodges a shotgun blast. Those moments were caught on camera and hard to forget. Yeah, really scary. These are the moments right after deputies say Philip Luke pulled the trigger. Deputy Timothy Fretz quickly avoided the dangerous situation and waited for backup. And joining us live this morning to discuss more of this frightening experience is Marion County Deputy Timothy Fretz in his cruiser. Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Morning, Amy.
So talk to me about those moments leading up to this. You guys get the call. Were you told it was a domestic situation? What did you know going into it?
The information we received through dispatch was initially a shots fired call. The caller indicated that he had heard several shots outside his residence, and ultimately the residence was shot, and he observed several bullet holes coming in through the front window into the residence, which him and his wife and 2 children were inside. We get into the area, canvass the area. The evidence that we observed ultimately led to the trajectory of the bullets being fired from across the street. Law enforcement officers, we do our duty to, make sure our investigations are, up to par. And, it was just one of those things where I walked next door to make contact with the suspect. I was able to, step off the porchway. We're taught, over and over again about the fatal funnel. Doorways are, very dangerous. Stepping off the side, announced my presence, and, several seconds later is when I got, shot at.
Wow. We're looking at the body cam video right now, and we can see that you went up, and it looks, I assume this is your camera. Looks like you knocked, and then you quickly backed up. You've got your flashlight sort of shining at the door so you can see what's going on. Is this your body cam?
It is. And walking up to the front door, I observed, several bullet holes. So my sense of awareness was definitely heightened at that moment. But, we just pray for the best, and, hopefully stuff like that doesn't happen. But it's just part of our job. And, I was luckily, unharmed and able to make it out of there safe.
I can't imagine how nervous, and I'm seeing what you're seeing now, and it looks like 2 shotgun blasts right through the bottom half of that door. I can't imagine how nervous you must be when approaching a situation like this. I know you're trained probably to not be nervous, but I'm not sure how that's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a little bit nervous, but, I've been with the agency for about 7 years. I've been in several high-risk deployments, so I wasn't really, nervous or worried about, potentially the dangers ahead. But, just in that moment, you're just thinking about, safety and making sure that you're in a tactical position to be ready for a gunfight.
How did you guys eventually remedy this situation? What was sort of the final outcome here?
The suspect's wife contacted our dispatch, and she was able to provide updates and his location inside the residence, and was ultimately able to talk him out and surrendering to our deputies outside.
Thank goodness for that. And Sheriff Billy Woods, I understand, has been very supportive of you and the rest of the men and women who were out there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, for sure. Very supportive sheriff, co-workers, supervisors. We did a debrief after the fact, and we just talked about the incident and just be able to come together and just thankful that all of us were able to go home, unharmed and uninjured.
Amen to that, because certainly we know that could have turned out much differently. Marion County Deputy Timothy Fretz, thank you so much for what you do every day and for being with us this morning and sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay safe out there. All right, 7:15. Let's talk to Mr. Jamie King. He is over there in the Storm Center.